We got an issue in America. Too many good docs are getting out of business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across this country.
And in his brief remarks, the president drew a roar from the crowd after putting his foot in his mouth.
You helped our nation celebrate its bicentennial in 1976.
The president's humor came to the rescue.
She gave me a look that only a mother could give a child.
Thank you, Holiness. Awesome, please. Is that Sam Donaldson? Forget it, you're a has-been.
I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we. I think they misestimated the will and determination of the Commander-in-Chief, too.
A year ago, my approval rating was in the 30s. My nominee for the Supreme Court had just withdrawn, and my vice president had shot someone.
I said to him the other day, George, if you really want to end tyranny in the world, you're going to have to stay up later. Here's our typical evening. 9 o'clock. Mr. Excitement here is sound asleep. And I'm watching Desperate Housewives.
Have they seen him dance?
Well,
Because they might want to
Oh,
rethink.
that's not good. Maybe he'll play with the band.
He cracks me up when he's dancing, and he's done it so many times in public. He's obviously trying to fit in.
I've been brainwashed by the president. Legislation rejects my daily direction, so I should be kind of protected to my regiment. My grandfather said when you press it, tell no one you quit, there will be no great fellowship. I felt separated, this shit was shit. It was 96, I was watching Martin Fresh Prince and Jamie Hotel shit. My grandfather drank my name, my age, and made me a citizen. I was not born here, I am native here, but your various government system does not fear that. Knock at the door, I do not hear that. Subpoena was not here. In court, I won't hear. I do not submit my soul to your request. You'll expect me to accept. Strike left, fuck up. I strike left, accept. My hand will come out of a portal on the other side of your neck. Rip your throat out, bloody mess. You niggas will never understand. America, America, you about money and friends, money and friends. You sit in the bins, chop it up, taking some pics of a motherfucker that not knowing you being watched. Lord of his cops, cops give out the dope that they stuck up from the big dog. Give it to a little dog, now the little dog think he that hard. Now he shoot at the big dog, then the big dog bark back, but the big bark bite is a fang, mother, that's that. Another life lost. Mr. Rico, probably in Chico State, fucking hella bitches getting baked. Saying I'll arrest you if you don't fly to Africa with me, tiramisu, we gon' eat. Fucking leech. That's why I bleed. That's why I got my destiny. That's why I got the best in me. That's why I got the rest on the G. When somehow I am me. I have stepped out the cocoon. I have metamorphosized into something you knew. But you look in my eyes. My tribe is something I realize that the number one spirit lives in me, and I've cried. I've died. I've submitted my life to God. I have been. I have walked something I'm on. I'm not part of your philosophy, not part of your religion, not part of your specific, not part of your plan. I am not, understand, I am the man. Understand that something is like treble, little nigga. I got 55 bubbles, a nigga. I got 55 times 50 amounts, like 55 rhymes, different ways. Anyway, I am free to roam the country or the earth is icy, cause I am not part of your luxury. Luxury tax, luxury's back. Motherfucking presidents and shits and all whack. They control all that. And the US got everybody's back like they big brother. You were undercover lately, fucking up everything that we got on us on Grape Street. I would never put a lie on Grape Street, you weak. Swear to God, man, what you gonna do when they come for you? When you gonna have to choose between your mother and your daughter? Which one do you save? I mean, are you still fucking your wife, stuck in your ways?
And
bottomless graves.
Destabilizing precedent for the future. But with the disappearance of that base, I now believe that the constitutional purpose has been served, and there is no longer a need for the process to be prolonged. I would have preferred to carry through to the finish, whatever the personal agony it would have involved. And my family unanimously urged me to do so. But the interests of the nation must always come before any personal considerations. From the discussions I have had with congressional and other leaders, I have concluded that because of the Watergate matter, I might not have the support of the Congress that I would consider necessary to back the very difficult decisions and carry out the duties of this office in the way the interests of the nation will require. I have never been a quitter. To leave office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as president, I must put the interests of America first. America needs a full-time president and a full-time Congress, particularly at this time with problems we face at home and abroad. To continue to fight through the months ahead for my personal vindication would almost totally absorb the time and attention of both the President and the Congress in a period when our entire focus should be on the great issues of peace abroad and prosperity without inflation at home. Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office.